Okay, welcome back to this UFO hunt. This is part 2 of the Paranormal Reality 1 year anniversary UFO hunt. This is the UFO hunt I've set up to test a hypothesis and to talk about the Paranormal Reality 1 year anniversary and all the evidence Paranormal Reality's gotten on film in this 1 year. It's 1 year from the time I started this UFO hunting channel back in December 2016. I did a little bit then for that year. Didn't do much in 2016 for it. Mostly 2016 was done on my other channel, the one I abandoned. And in the first UFO hunt on this channel, I talked about starting the new channel, trying to get rid of the dislikers. All those kinds of things were mentioned in the first UFO hunt. It really wasn't a good way to start off, because I was kind of coming from a kind of bit of disappointment with my other channel, dislikers and such. Luckily, the dislikers have not followed me to this channel yet. It's been a full year, and there hasn't been a lot of dislikers in this channel. There's been one disliker. That's pretty good. I'll take that. That one is just a fluke, I think. There's been a lot of likers too. That's excellent. So yeah, earlier in this UFO hunt, we proved something interesting. By the way, you can clearly see the candle here. This is the Christmas candle. There's a reflection of it right behind it, obviously. That's the candle, that's the reflection. But there's also another reflection, which I mistook for Mothman last year during this first UFO hunt I did last year. And there's the reflection right there, but I thought that was Mothman last year. It's not, it's just a reflection. And I can clearly see with my own eyes that that's a reflection when I look at the window. So yeah. I proved it in this UFO hunt that that's just a reflection, which is my big goal of doing this UFO hunt. I planned this like a couple of months in advance. I planned this thing around Halloween, which is 2 months before this, and I knew I would have to do this in December sometime. I even planned the date that I'd be doing it. So we're doing it on the date I planned it, which is quite special, actually, quite lucky too. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get anything on footage tonight. I'm seriously leaning towards it being a dud night in terms of results. But results aren't as important as me talking about the evidence Paranormal Reality's gotten in 1 year. Excellent evidence for this channel. It's actually been much better evidence quality than the other channel, which did UFO hunting only. Audio evidence has been a huge thing on this channel. Ever since April 2017, I've been collecting audio evidence. Audio evidence is huge. Audio evidence is what keeps this channel alive. Collecting such things as Bigfoot calls, strange footsteps, strange moans on audio. It's been kind of what I look forward to doing, because looking at audio is kind of tedious, but it's worth it because you get good stuff from it. And I've been looking at audio most of the months I've done this stuff in on this year, at least. There's been 1 month I didn't do it, and another month I only did it half the month. But that being said, audio evidence has been what's keeping this channel alive, I think. I've gotten a lot of views on one particular piece of audio evidence recently, the weird moan I caught on film in the audio section. Earlier on in this month, I think I got it sometime in early December, like December 3rd maybe. And that's peculiar. I don't know what this moan is, so I'm not going to try to explain it away. Something like my stomach growling or something like that, but it could easily be that. I don't know. It's strange. I don't know what this is. I prefaced it like I'm not sure what the heck this is. I'm not sure if this is anomalous or not. I said anonymous by accident in part 1. I meant to say anomalous. I'm not sure if this moan is anomalous. Anomalous being strange. That's what anomalous means. It's quite possible that this is just something completely mundane, this moan. But I think in terms of evidence for December, it's like the one bit of evidence that I've gotten that something strange is going on. That moan is, it's quite circumstantial. It's not very good evidence. It's better than you might think, but it's still not very trustworthy in terms of like corroboration and stuff like that. I was hoping for a bit more weird evidence than that. So yeah, I've always wondered whether EVPs are actual really good evidence for ghosts and stuff. So, I'm going to do an EVP later on in this UFO hunt to see what I get. Because EVPs, I don't like them. Because half the time you get EVPs, you just get weird stuff in them, just strange sounds. To me, they don't really correlate to speech all that well. I don't hear speech in half of them. But yeah, I always wondered if this possibility of an EVP being captured tonight. So we're going to go for that, because this is our last shot. I don't like doing ghost investigations, but now is the perfect time to do one due to other reasons. But evidence I got last month, I mentioned it briefly. It's phenomenal UFO evidence last month. Last month, 4 UFOs gotten on film, 4. Incredible. And that's only in half a month's time. I filmed starting on the 16th of the month. I took the 15th off. Decided to come back to it on the 16th. Did it for most of the nights. Got a UFO on the 19th, a UFO on the 20th, then a UFO on the 27th, I believe, or 28th, and another one on the 29th or the 30th. Yeah, incredible evidence to capture on film for 1 month. Really good stuff. It's incredible that I got that kind of footage last month. Last month was a huge plus for this channel. So yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe doing an EVP around, I don't know, 11 minutes in this piece of footage. Blurriness problems tonight are really noticeable. I don't get this. It doesn't really mean much to me. I'm just reminiscing over Paranormal Reality's history here. I mean, I'm not really trying to get evidence tonight, honestly. This is not a good time for me to try to get evidence. But this is the time to do this particular hunt. I planned this 2 months in advance. Doing it's really critical. If I couldn't get it done, that would be a tremendous bummer on my part. At least in my own head, I'd be like, why the hell did I even plan on doing this if I couldn't do it? I have something else planned later on this month I need to do. Whether I actually do it or not, when I want to do it is up in the air. It all depends what happens. I'm thinking of trying to do it after the holidays sometime, but there's something else I'm planning after the holidays I've got to do. Doing both after the holidays may be a little bit too difficult. So I'm thinking of like, I don't know. We'll see how that goes out. So yeah, like I have 2 big things I've got to do after the holidays. I'm not going to get into what they are now, but still. It's important to get one of the 2 done, so I'm thinking of doing like the first one around the time between the start of late December and Christmas, like, I don't know, December 20th, 21st, 22nd, maybe sometime around there. God, will you focus? Stop screwing up. This thing won't focus. I don't get it. I don't like this camera anymore. It has focusing problems. I dropped it once. Maybe that yeah, I dropped it one night. But when you move the camera a little bit like this, all of a sudden it just stops focusing. It's peculiar. Focusing issues have been kind of problematic lately, actually. And also in December, I want to bring this up. This is interesting that I'm bringing this up. The footage quality in December has been very good. It's been insane. And that's because it's been snowing and raining a lot of the nights, and you get bright nights due to that. Bright nights are great for UFO filming because you get good evidence on bright nights. You can see the trees, you can see the power line, you can see what the sky is. That's critical. That's actually really good. To get good footage, you really need to be able to see that. See where those things are, at least. And on a bright night, you can easily see that. So, December, bright nights. I got bright nights 6 nights in a row in December. I was kind of psyched for the kind of evidence I might have gotten, but I didn't really see anything. That during those like filming periods in those first 6 nights, I didn't notice a thing. But it was great evidence because the footage quality was insane. Could have been great evidence anyway. It wasn't great evidence. Let me just rephrase that. It wasn't great evidence because I didn't capture a thing. But the quality of the footage was quite high. That's what I'm trying to get at. Footage quality is actually really important for me. I can let me know whether the thing's anomalous light or a UFO quite easily. It helps you determine where the sky is. If it's over the sky, I know it's a UFO. So yeah. So what else is there to talk about before we quit this thing? I'm probably not going to try to see if there's results in this thing. I don't really want to. Not tonight. There's no reason to do it because there's so many false positives. I don't know if you can see it, but there's tons of Christmas decorations out there, and they just generate false positives like nothing else, so it's hard to tell whether a UFO is a UFO. These Christmas decoration infested nights. So yeah, so I'm probably going to film for like 13 minutes for this, 14 minutes, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm probably not going to look at results this time around because I really don't feel like doing it tonight, and there's no reason to do it. There's too many false positives out there tonight. I simply can't do it. I did this to talk about Paranormal Reality's evidence. April was really important. April, I got a lot of different cool things. Let's get into that. April, I caught a UFO on film while looking for evidence of Bigfoot. Bigfoot threw rocks at my house. Bigfoot call caught on camera late at night one night. Another UFO caught in April, which was pretending to be a luminescent bug, but was actually just a UFO, because it moves too weirdly to be a luminescent bug, basically. All that was captured in April this year. So April was a big month too, not just November. November and April were the big months this year. Definitely. So yeah. April was one of the strangest months. Did a live paranormal investigation in April. Didn't come out all that well. There were some strange things happening around the house that could be considered paranormal then. There was at least one event that happened that I thought was paranormal, but wasn't. It's the strangest thing of all. It was one of those things. I was driving down the road in Quincy, and I ended up seeing a certain road and a certain kid walking along the road, and there's a certain like steep road coming into the road at a certain shallow angle, and I couldn't find the road in Google Street View later on, but later on I did after like a day of hard work. So I did finally figure out what road we were driving on, but I thought we were in one of those situations where we were like put into like a different time frame and saw a road that wasn't really there. And I thought that because the kid had strange clothing on. Didn't look like clothing from this era, and that was kind of weird. I don't know why I thought that, but yeah. That's peculiar. So yeah, this is the last UFO hunt for Paranormal Reality. There won't be another one. I don't have any reason to do another one. This channel is going to be kept online for evidence gathering purposes so people can see the evidence I've collected for it. But I'm not continuing with it. I simply can't do it. So yeah. There won't be any more stuff done at all for this channel, period. This is the end. So, before we go, we have to test the EVP hypothesis. I'm starting the EVP right now. Is there a spirit present? Who are you? What are you? Are you causing scratching pains in my body? Okay, that's the EVP done. And that's the end of this part, people. There won't be another part. And there won't be results in this one. I don't care about results in this one. Don't have time. So yeah, that's it.